So I gotta show y'all because y'all motherfuckers got on here, listen to what I said, let it go in one ear and out the other, and y'all doubled down on this Black history shit. Do you understand that the wording that you're using is a spell that is continuing to perpetrate the erasure of the indigenous Black Americans? To celebrate is to perform publicly. Celebrate. To acknowledge a significant happy day or event with a social gathering or enjoyable activity. Also to perform a religious ceremony publicly. This is where they get celebrity from. These are people that perform for the public. History is a narrative of events. It actually represents something that has passed, something that is no longer active, something that is not in existence. History, the study of past events, particularly in human affairs, which is like medieval European history, things that do not exist anymore. I just want y'all to see this. I don't be talking out the side of my neck. I really be researching this shit before I speak it out my mouth. There's a real reason why they tell you to celebrate your Black history and not your heritage. Heritage denotes your legacy. The erasure is real. All of this shit is purposeful. This is by design. This is not a coincidence. These words are purposefully used in regards to us. And I want y'all to understand, I'm not telling y'all that the history doesn't exist. I'm not telling you that the history is not important. I'm telling you it is not something that you celebrate. You celebrate your heritage. You celebrate your lineage because you are still alive. You do not celebrate your history because you still exist. You are not history. Then when you put that happy, it's denoting that you're happy about the things that have happened to you or to people that are associated with you from the past. You're not happy about that history. There's nothing happy about that fucking history. This shit go way deeper than spitting out Black history facts. This shit goes way deeper. There's only two groups of people on this list that celebrate their history. History meaning a narrative of events, a story, something that does not exist, something that is not active. Black Americans, because they don't even put Americans there, and Filipino Americans. And these are two groups of people that have both faced erasure from European colonies. Two melanated groups of people that have forced erasure from European colonies. Everybody else, they celebrate their heritage, their ancestral lineage. You don't find that odd? You don't find that suspicious? Irish Americans celebrate their heritage. Arab Americans celebrate their heritage. Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders celebrate their heritage. Jewish Americans celebrate their heritage. Hispanics celebrate their heritage. German Americans celebrate their heritage. Italian Americans celebrate their heritage. Polish Americans celebrate their heritage. Native Americans celebrate their heritage. Y'all don't find that suspicious that everybody associated with the Europeans get to celebrate their heritage, but the two groups of people that have been publicly erased are forced to celebrate history, a narrative, a story? Y'all can't be that dense. If y'all want to celebrate the lineage of us, if y'all want to celebrate the heritage, celebrate the heritage. Change the wording. Don't get on this motherfucker and continue to perpetrate the spells that have been placed over us as a whole. Then you have to look at it symbolically because everything is by design. Nothing is coincidence. They gave you February because February has 28 days. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 represents an end, a cycle that has closed. And not only did they give you February, which is supposed to be Valentine's Day month, which is not, because Valentine's Day was a massacre. It is a month that represents death and destruction in the European history. Yet y'all continue to get on here and perpetrate the rituals, the spells that have been placed on our lineage. Wake the fuck up. Y'all want to celebrate? Let's celebrate in the spring. Let's take the spring. Let's take the whole season to recalibrate, to readjust, to reinvigorate ourselves so that we can have our actual lineage, our actual heritage celebrated. Let's take the spring. Let's move forth into the new year. Let's take back our power. We need something to celebrate for the new year. Why not celebrate us?